the chemistry aspect.
You know, Kevin, I don't think you can ever overestimate the value of experience. It helps the season early on go smoother. You don't have to learn each other as much. It really gives you a chance to hit the ground running as a team.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Williams is out there with Harris. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harden in at the point. Now here is George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot's good on the assist by George. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Thunder. Now, here is Harden. His last outing, he had 24 points. Embiid.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden kicks to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes to Embiid. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Embiid gets it to go.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander coming off 31 points last game. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Williams looking over the floor. There's the pass to Valanciunas. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here is Harden. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
First free throw is good. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Thybulle. 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Harden outside. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
Outside Williams. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. Williams finds Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Harris outside. Pass to Harden. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And it's Thibault in the corner. 6 to shoot. Jones checked in for Valanciunas.
First team foul.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 12, Kai Jones.
Embiid dishes to Williams. Back to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris inside the line. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Williams finds Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Embiid's got 9.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leanings, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harry Nance is checked in for Williams. Kenrich Williams comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Harden with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Harden. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 5 points in the game.
And you want the ball in Harden's hands when the clock is low. He's cool under pressure and can get you a good shot.
Holmgren with a screen on Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And the rejection by Embiid. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Clock at 4. Blocked again.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Russell's checked in. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Here's Joe. He's covered by Maxey. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. 76ers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Nance outside. Up top, Embiid. Over Valanciunas. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Nance. And now that's 11 points for Joel Embiid. Thunder trailing by 3. George passes to Dort. He kicks to Grant. Launches a 3. The shot misses. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And here's Maxey after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Joe. He's covered by Maxey. No good from Grant.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Maxey finds Russell. Rebounded by Joe.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Dort. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Maxey. The 76ers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Williams kicks to Nance. High post, Embiid. Valanciunas is there.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Grant gets a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Thibault with the ball. No scoring in this one. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Joe. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
.139 left to play in the first. Valanciunas sets a screen for Milton. Back to Valanciunas. Grant outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Embiid the screen. Here's Russell. Milton grabs the board. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. The Thunder with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tries the spin move. And they double up Embiid. Williams looking around. Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
First free throw is good.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder trailing by 4. It's George on the wing. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Maxey, no good. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Celtics in Boston. Valanciunas with a screen on Nance. Grant the pass to Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Lets it go with a 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The Thunder with the lead. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Maxey out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Nance, and it's Noel in its second. And he gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Nance. His last outing, he had 8 points. Harris finds Russell. No good from outside. The Thunder leading by 3 to the middle. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Harris inside, defended by George. And it's sent back by George.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
And it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 3. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Maxi's got 6 points.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Valanciunas sets a screen for George. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Noel, a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Nance. Back to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But at the defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Hilton the pass to Valanciunas. Knocked loose. Russell with it. Now Valanciunas defending by himself. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, I tell you what, Russell is a problem out there. D'Angelo with the anticipation to flick it away and then kick off the fast break.
Now here's Grant. Still scoreless. The Thunder with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
George against Harris. Now the pass to Maxey. He dishes it to Noel. 5 on the clock. For 3, Harris. Thunder with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And here's Maxey after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Passes it to Baisley. To the paint. Lets it go from 11. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
George with the screen on Russell. Russell against Milton. Kicks it to Valanciunas. No good. That would have tied it. The 76ers leading by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. And he knocks down the first one.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and He delivers in just about any situation he's put in. Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
George with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Outside Williams. Left side Harris. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Under trailing by 4. And here's Maxey. He's got 9. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Williams, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Harden comes in for Maxey. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Thibault. Holmgren sends the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Shot from the low block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-3 run. Thibault kicks to Harden. Embiid with the screen on Williams. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
And the first one drops. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. The dish now to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the San Antonio Spurs.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
No good on the free throw.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And he sinks the second. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-4 run. Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden, no good. Under trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jones. Excellent D there from Williams. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Harden. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
For Harden, that's just like an extended free throw.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 40% from the field. Now here's Williams. He has yet to score. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. He has 7, just 2 to shoot.
Boy, they are having major struggles from the floor.
And the 3 off target. And stolen by Jang. He kicks it to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Holmgren against Embiid. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. On the clock. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Williams comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous Alexander. That's his 1st foul.
14 foul.
Jang against Williams. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with a screen on Holmgren. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Williams. Down low, Gilgeous Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Pass to Embiid. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Oklahoma City. George comes in for Jang. And the Thunder with the possession here. 6-point game. Outside, George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
That free throw good from George.
Always been nails from the line, something George takes pride in.
And George drops them both. The 76ers leading by 4. Now Harden. He's got 7. And there's the pass to Williams. 76ers moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Harden. 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. 9 points in the game so far. Dishes it to George. Passes it to Holmgren. inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden with the defensive effort. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And the rejection by Embiid. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Joel goes up and brings it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away. Stolen by Harden. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Harden with the stuff.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
Thunder trailing by 11. 1:41 left in the first half. George finds Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the 13-footer. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. Right now, they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And for Philadelphia, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
1:16 left to play here in the half. Harden outside. Pass to Maxey. Williams, a screen on Valanciunas. Knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And the pass to George. 4 on the clock. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Harden surveying the D. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas with a screen on Harden. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or